Hey guys, what's up? Today we got a review of Transformers Generations, Combiner Wars, Voyager class, Motormaster. Now, I don't know what order these are going to be going up, but as of right now, this is the first one I'm reviewing, but that doesn't necessarily mean this is going to be the first one going up. So, just to let you guys know. So if you guys see any like continuity problems with the reviews and stuff, me saying different things, then that's why. Alright. So, originally, I wasn't going to buy these guys, or I wasn't going to buy the rest, I think. Before I made the decision, I had Drag Strip just because I wanted to complete the Superion at the time. I had, what's his name, Dead End. I think his name is Dead End. This guy. Just because I wanted to, I thought he looked kind of cool. And then I bought Breakdown. And then I figured, oh well, I've got 3 out of the 5, so I might as well get Motormaster and Off-Road. And I just kind of bought them originally just to kind of display them as individuals on my shelf. But then I figured I have to make Motormaster. And as I did a little bit of tweaking, he actually is a really good combiner now. And I'll kind of show off kind of some of the things that I did to make him look like a really good combiner in this video. So yeah, let's get into it. He is a repaint / slight remold of Optimus Prime, as I guess he should be, because he was back. He wasn't the same mold at all, but he was very similar in the cartoons, to the best of my memory. I haven't seen that episode in a little bit. And yeah, he does. I feel like this mold was the perfect fit for Motormaster, and then Optimus Prime should have just been a remold instead of the other way around like they did it. But yeah, alright, and he is kind of like a cartoon-ish Peterbilt truck, just kind of like he was back in the G1 days. And yeah, he's very kind of panely, and I say panely because there's a panel right here. There are just, yeah, he's kind of paneling. And just getting this kind of, these panels on the side to cooperate with each other is just kind of a pain in the butt. So, yeah. Alright. So, transformation for him, I never really go off instructions. So, what I'd like to do is just take his legs down here, split them and bring them back, and then come down here and move his shoulders back, take his waist, move it like so, take this piece back here and move it up and down, take his feet, move them down, and take his arms, move them down, and then just kind of take this panel and move it to the side. Alright. And there we go. And another kind of minor difference is that there's no Decepticon symbol, as where Optimus Prime would have the Autobot symbol. It's just kind of plain, which I kind of like that better. Alright. And flip that in to reveal the head. Move this up just a little bit. Alright, and there we have Motormaster in his robot mode. One thing I forgot to mention is he does come with these 2 weapons, and they can, just like Optimus Prime's weapons, peg onto the back here. There we go. Or at least this one can. I don't know why this one refuses to. But yeah, just to let you know. Alright, so yeah, he can hold both of them. I don't know if it's just my mold, but for whatever reason, the sword doesn't always like to go in to the right hand. But whatever weapon I put in there, and put into the left hand, it'll go in just fine. So I don't know if it's just a molding defect or whatever. But yeah, so you can hold both the weapons. Very nice. And you can just take those out if you want to. I'm gonna do so now. And they can combine. They will fit either way, but as you notice, if you go this way, then it kind of leaves this gap right here, which doesn't look horrible, but it's meant to, it's molded so then it can fit flush and make the big Motormaster sword. I'm gonna be coughing and yeah, just kind of groggy just because I was sick for a little bit. So yeah, just to let you guys know. Alright, a couple size comparisons. Here he is with Megatron. From not any Megatron recently, but it was like back in like 2003, that Megatron. Here he is, just because I have him in a Superion right now. Here he is with the Cyclonus / Silverbolt mold, just in case any of you guys were wondering. He's built the same way as a Silverbolt. Okay, there we go. Alright, and a mold, or a figure that I figure like most people have in some painted version, Optimus Prime. Which I kind of like that better. And yeah. So, getting him into Metasaur. What you want to do is you want to take his head and flip it down. And then take his arms, rotate them, and then bend them all the way up. Right, and then they tab in right here. If you've seen my Optimus Prime review, it transforms just in the exact same way as Optimus Maximus does. I think that's what they called him, Optimus Maximus. Okay. There we go. Alright, and just kind of take these and fold them in. And then take the arms, move them down. Alright. And officially you want to take these and open these up. Move the head up. And take the horns and position them up. I like to move this out of the way first. Rotate this way. Alright. And take these. And it's kind of a pain in the butt to align sometimes. I had it that time. Alright. And you just kind of take this flap and peg it in. Like so. Alright, and take this crotch plate and move it down again. And there you have him in torso mode. And you can just take his limbs and position them in any Scramble City form that you want. I'm just going based off the original G1 cartoon. There we go. Alright. And go. And you're going to be a pain in the butt, aren't you? And we'll just take him off camera. And yeah, there we go. And there we go. So, here is Metasaur officially, without any tweaks or anything. This is how he officially looks according to the original plans. Alright. Now, this is the main reason why I didn't buy Metasaur. It's because I don't like the way he looks like this. However, there are ways to fix this. Now, one of the big problems that I had originally, before I fixed it, was the legs. These legs were super wobbly. I mean, they're still kind of super wobbly, but they're not as wobbly as they were. And what I used to do was I would take these and kind of squash them in, and then that would kind of give them a little bit more stability. And I would just kind of move these up, like so. But then that would look semi-bad. But then I realized it was an easy fix, and all you had to do was just tighten the screws that are connected to the... You would fall off. You would fall off. That are connected to the ratchet joints in the legs, and it fixed it. At least for mine. Oh, there we go. Alright, another thing that I did was, and I've seen these, I stole this idea from a couple other reviewers, is I take the legs and I move them back just because this is how the original G1 were. And then I just take the feet and rotate them. I think that looks a little bit better. I like the, just kind of gives it a little bit more color. Okay. And looking back on the G1 pictures, because I don't remember exactly how Menasor looked, and this isn't necessarily how Menasor looked, but I noticed that he did have a purple gun and the sword, and I realized I do have this purple gun from Armada Megatron, so I just gave it to him since. Yeah. I also use it for drag strips gun instead of the sword thing that it comes with. Alright. There we go. One issue that you just saw there, and that there's no fix for it, I've tried, is that these right here, whenever you're trying to move it, they'll come unpegged, so there's not much you can do about it. Actually, there's nothing you can do about it. But yeah. And then, one thing that kind of bugged me was the fact that back in G1, he did have the whole, he did have those kind of walls on the side of his head, and I could not replicate that the longest time. Then I realized it was as simple as coming back here and just kind of unpegging these and then repositioning them backwards. Now careful, because these don't like to come off, so don't. I mean, you kind of have to force them off if you want to do this, but then just kind of be gentle with them as you're forcing them off. Kind of oxymoron there, right? Yeah, but I'm sure you guys get what I mean. Alright, and then I like to just take these, if his shoulders will cooperate, there we go, and just kind of position them that way, and you kind of get get those shoulders, those neck stacks, I guess they would be, in the back. So yeah, those are the ways that I've kind of found that I like. I don't know about you guys, but I like this Menasor a lot better than the original G1, the original version that I showed you guys a couple minutes ago. Just a couple little tweaks here and there, I actually have come to like it, because it just looks more like a cohesive G1 Menasor. Now I'm not picking up a blackjack, just in case my, or I might, if my OCD just kind of wants me to be, completed. But what I might do, and probably will do, is come back over here and paint these silver pieces red, just to kind of give him that kind of chest piece that he did have originally on the toy. I think the cartoon. But yeah. Alright. And here he is with Superior. Now you'll notice on Superior I don't do that. I didn't do the whole reverse leg thing just because I like having these here the way they are. So yeah, overall, I think you guys should buy it and kind of do these tweaks. But yeah, thanks for watching.